Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete. Cooper was the target there, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
1 yard gain.
Good run there.
It's up 2nd and 9. At the
2nd and 9. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
From midfield now, Burrow will fire this deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dallas.
Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
His kick is good.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Vikings nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Well, if you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Third and long for Cousins. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 44-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
34-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. It's caught to the right side by Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Back to the ground, Cook. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Vikings nothing.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
4th down.
Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Working out of the gun, Cousins escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he's out right at the 25. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Anthony
Harris on the tackle. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up near the 44. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins. And it's complete to the receiver field. Touchdown, Vikings! Adam Thielen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Cowboy ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact, and try to get his arms out of the sky.
3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the 1st down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tony Pollard, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the 36, Cousins rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 48 yards. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. To throw, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point attempt to follow here. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Tucker McCann set to get
this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
Cowboys.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. It's Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to number 19.
Amari Cooper, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. From just inside the 20, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander-Esch. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
The point after
dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Cousins. Antonio Callaway. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He'll rifle this one deep inside. But they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Now here's Pollard. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Trying to run forward with Pollard. He is is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, right? Yeah. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Here's Cousins. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing, Cousins. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
On fourth down, they do snap it to Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. That'll be complete to Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Cousins. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
The 38-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
3 more yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Cousins again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Again, it's Cousins. Decision there, no one open, he just throws it away, and that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Cowboys 35. Vikings 21.
McCann's got it teed up. Taken about 7 yards deep. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, old momentum, He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
First down.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 46. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Following the interception, Cousins. Thrown by Cousins. And Xavier Rose with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down.
To Tony Pollard. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Dallas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. He'll fire deep down, and this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
To the air again, Burrow. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Cowboys 42, Vikings 21.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The Vikings on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Cousins from the gun on third. And Robinson with a big catch. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
At the 46-yard line.
Cousins on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. Third down here. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. A first down throw for Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Cowboys 42.
McCann's got it teed up.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Forced out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
On the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 20.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They go play action with Burrow. Taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
First down.
And they go play action now. Burrow going to take a shot for Gallup. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays, they want it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now we're into the hands of Thielen, complete. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize, because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Now Cousins on 4th down. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
And 2.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Good route here.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And he finds Cole. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard
The
line.
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Today's final score, Cowboys.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now.
And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington.
Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they suffered just their 2nd loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.